What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to what Matt Patricia had to say today. Today is Thursday, so we got to hear from Matt Patricia. We got some injury updates. We also got some of our questions answered. So let's get it started.
You know, I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, you know, guys don't know DoseOfDion. He put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
Welcome in, everybody, to another video. Glad you guys are here. And today, we're back and reacting to another press conference. I like doing these. You guys know I like doing these. I just like doing these. So, we're back with another one. Man, as you guys can see, how many writing utensils do I have? I have a lot, and these are just on my desk, and I threw one. I got a lot. Currently, I'm working on my video for the game plan against the Arizona Cardinals. It may just be one video this week. I think I may just do it all in one. I'm working on that right now. I'm actually on to the 49ers game in the second half right now. I watched the Arizona Cardinals against Washington. I watched that game, and now I'm into the 49ers game. So, you know, I'm just trying to take notes, you know, kind of break down what I think the Lions should attack defensively and how the Lions are going to stop that Arizona Cardinals very talented offense. But I'm excited for that game plan video, and of course, I'm excited for this weekend against the Cardinals. So we got to hear from Matt Patricia this morning. I have to do a little bit of a video on this because we got to keep updated with everything Lions. So we're going to first start off with the injury report because, you know, I think that's super, super important to see who's healthy and who's not. And yesterday we were given some pretty good news. I mean, for the most part, it was good news. Everybody's participating except for Desmond Trufant. It was like, okay, that's great. That means Kenny Galladay's out there. That means Big V's out there. But Desmond Trufant's not. That's a little bit concerning. We really need Desmond Trufant back. And today, with the injury report once again, Matt Patricia said that Desmond Trufant will be very, very limited. Oh no, that's not what I want to hear. That's like the one thing I didn't want to hear. I was so excited to hear this press conference because I just want to hear him say that he's back in it, he's good to go. But no, he said he's very limited. So, again, I don't know if he's going to play this weekend. It almost seems more and more like now he's not going to. I really hope he does because I think we need this starting cornerback going against the Arizona Cardinals. They have some really good weapons, and I think Desmond Trufant will make a huge difference, and I think we've seen that. Not only that, would also help out some of the younger guys like Jeffrey Okudah, heck, even Darryl Roberts and Amani Oruwariye. It'd be nice to have Desmond Trufant out there knowing that Justin Coleman is still on IR and Michael Ford is on IR as well. But I don't know if he's going to play this weekend. However, there is some good news still with the injury report that basically everybody else is still practicing. Hunter Bryant will be limited, but aside from that, everybody's practicing. So we could see Big V back. We could see Kenny Galladay back, which we were expected to see, which would be awesome. It's pretty good. The injury report, for the most part, is pretty good. I'm just really concerned about Desmond Trufant. Hopefully he can play this weekend, but who knows? If he doesn't practice tomorrow, I really don't see him playing this weekend. So hopefully tomorrow we get some great news and it's like, hey, he was full go today. Hopefully that's what we hear. Now, let's look into the rest of this interview and what he had to say about the Cardinals' defense. And he brought up that their defense is kind of similar to the Lions' defense. They do things schematically when it comes to techniques. And I actually do kind of see what he's saying here. Like, I don't see it completely. Like, they're definitely a little bit different. But I also kind of see what he's saying here. I mean, they don't have the same personnel, obviously. But they do some things kind of similar to what the Detroit Lions do. Because, again, I've watched, you know, basically 2 full Cardinals games here. And I see some similarities with, you know, how they bring their pressure, what they play in the back end. They seem to play pretty heavy man-to-man. They certainly bring a 4-man rush a lot of the times. They will mix in some blitzes here and there. They will drop in a zone on some 3rd and short situations. So I do see some similarities in what Matt Patricia is talking about. They definitely do blitz a little bit more than the Lions do, but it's nothing like too insane. And he actually thinks that could potentially help out the Detroit Lions this weekend. I think maybe some similar things technique-wise to what Arizona's going to give them that they've seen in practice. So that could be helpful. I mean, hopefully that's like one of those little keys that could hopefully be helpful that maybe everybody's not talking about, but we need to talk about. I don't know. I want to take a look at the Lions defense, and, you know, one thing that's come up is the pressure. The pass rush. Lions are getting in a pass rush. We get that. We get that. The Lions need to get more pass rush. I completely agree. And a lot of people bring up the blitzing. It's actually kind of crazy to me, but through the first 2 games, the Lions have a higher blitz percentage than they did either of Matt Patricia's first 2 years. Now, the Lions didn't blitz a lot in Matt Patricia's first 2 years, so it's not crazy, but it is 22% of the time the Lions are blitzing. And I can see that because, like I said, I counted about 6 against the Green Bay Packers that the Lions blitzed, and they brought some heavy blitzes here and there, and they also blitzed against Chicago. So to have a 22% blitz percentage with a lot of your top cornerbacks out, that's honestly kind of high for Matt Patricia. I mean, it kind of is. So he's definitely trying to get pressure, and when he was asked whether or not he's going to be able to get pressure at this stage of the season, he said, yes, we're doing everything we can to create pressure with the players that we have and, you know, our scheme on the field, but we also have to do it in a smart way. And what he's saying here is basically we have to be smart about who we're going against and who we're bringing pressure against and how we're bringing pressure, because just blitzing certain players is not the answer. That's not the move. Now, you want to mix it in here and there to keep guys guessing, but if you just blitz over and over and over, especially against certain quarterbacks that can make you pay, That's not the answer. This weekend, we're going against Kyler Murray, one of the most mobile quarterbacks in the league, which I will get into it in more of my game plan. But when you get pressure in his face, he's going to make mistakes. The big problem is here is if Kyler Murray can get outside and break contain, all of a sudden, your defense is going to be in some trouble, and he can make some big plays.
I even go back a couple years ago when I got here, and that was a big topic of conversation in my first year was quarterback pressure and generating that, and how were we going to do that. And we were able to do, I think, some really good things scheme-wise that year. I think we were able to get some pressure and do some stuff there where, kind of the same conversation went away after a while. Obviously, we're not good enough right now in the pass rush, and we need to do a better job of getting pressure on the quarterback, and certainly trying to manufacture pass rush is something that, we know we need to do, and mixing in different schemes and alignments and pressures and blitz packages and all that stuff. We're trying to do that, and we're trying to do it in a way that is smart too. I think I mentioned before, especially this week with Kyler Murray, you get upfield and look, there's some great examples on tape, and just going back to the 49ers, which obviously they have a phenomenal pass rush. They have some great players that get off the ball, but you get out of your lane and he's gone and it's 25 yards later. So it's part of the process of who you play against and how disciplined you need to be in certain situations. But for us, we're always trying to create pass rush in any way that we can and do the best job of it we can with the guys that we got. And they work really hard at it too. They're trying to do a good job.
That's kind of thing here, especially when you play a lot of man-to-man, especially in the back end. So he can make some big plays. We're going to have to use some spies. And if we do get some pressure, we're going to have to get there quick and help contain. But that's the thing. So Kyler Murray, I'm not sure, again, how the Lions are exactly going to attack this. That'll come out with my game plan video, how I think the Lions should attack them. But, that's something with the pass rush is that, look, they're trying to do it. We heard the news this morning. The Lions bring in Jabaal Sheard, kind of like a workout, kind of visiting the Lions here. He could have ended up signing with Detroit. I don't know if he'd play this weekend, even if he signed today. Who knows? We'll have to keep wait for that. They did ask him a question about Jabaal Sheard, and he said, yeah, he's worked with him before. He likes him as a player. He likes the pass rush that he brings, and, he can give us some extra push. But he wasn't going to go too far into it because, of course, the Lions haven't even signed him yet. But what I see with Jabaal Sheard, like I talked about in the video, is his run-stopping ability. I know pass rush is the first thing you think of when you think of a defensive lineman that we're working out. I think of the run-stopping ability here. And I think that's what the Lions need more than ever right now. I think the Lions need to find a way to help stop the run, to make plays defensively. They need guys in the front seven that are going to make plays, that are going to fill their responsibilities, that are going to fill the gap assignments. That's what they need on that defensive line. They need veterans that are going to help out. I feel like that's the big missing piece for the Detroit Lions defense. Sure, pass rush is important, and he will give you a little bit of a push. But if you look at the Lions defensively, against the pass, they haven't been awful. Sure, there's been a lot of drop passes, but second in the league when it comes to completion percentage allowed, tied with Arizona. So I guess that kind of goes back to the, how they play similar defensively. They're also 19th in the league in pass defended. But a couple of big problems here. One, they have no interceptions. They forced no turnovers through 2 games. That has to change. And the other problem that the Lions have is stopping the run. They haven't been able to do it. Now, sure, a 75-yard run out of the second half by Aaron Jones doesn't make those numbers look good. But just 2 weeks alone, you're last in the league in yards per attempt allowed, and you're last in the league in yards per game allowed with over 200 rushing. That's a big problem. I think it starts with Lions stopping the run defense, and I think that's what Jabaal Sheard adds first. He could be out there on early downs, and then a pass rush next. The pass rush will come, I think, if we can stop the run. But if you can't stop the run, it's going to be hard to get pressure on anybody, right? So I think that's what the Lions really want Jabaal Sheard for and really need him for. Sure, he'll help in the pass rush, but I think that's where it starts. If we can help get some stops in the run game and not give up these huge plays because we're missing assignments and not getting off blocks, that is where I think you'll really see an impact of a guy like Jabaal Sheard. Then I think the pass rush comes next and it'll try to trickle to that. So that's what I see for the Lions defensively. I mean, against third down, they're 5th best in the league on getting teams off the field on third down right now. And again, they don't have 2 of their top cornerbacks. The Lions really right now, I think, just need to get some help when it comes to stopping the run. And I think the defense will take them a big jump. I think it'll really help them out. And I think a veteran is perfect because you need a guy that's not going to be making these, bonehead mistakes. Okay, we need guys that are going to go out there and they're going to play very smart. So I just want to touch on that really quickly with the pass rush, about their defense and Chandler Jones and Budda Baker, and also Jordan Phillips in the inside, that interior defense lineman, who's another guy that I'm going to talk about when we do our game plan video, because I actually wrote just his number down. I just wrote 97 because Jordan Phillips was getting some good push. So that's one of the players we'll focus on. But that's really all we have from Patricia's interview today, and we'll hop back into it later with some game plan video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know why I said that. Never say that in a video, but hopefully you did. What is your favorite store? I don't know. I was just trying to think of something good. That's not good. What is your favorite store? It can be online or in real life. I mean, Amazon's probably going to be a popular answer here. Is it Walmart? What is your favorite store? Put that in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I don't know why I did that. See, that's what happens. When it's Thursday, it's almost game day. It's week 3. It's week 3. I'm excited. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. don't know what's going on here. I feel like a weather person. I don't know why I'm holding this either. But look at all these members. Are you kidding me? Hall of Fame, All-Pro, patrons. Look how many All-Pro members. I can't even see the bottom, dog. What? If you guys want to be a part of this, all you got to do is click the join button. It's on the homepage of my YouTube channel. But this is absolutely nuts. Shout out to you guys. This is crazy. I had to bring out my cool shirt for this one, okay? Because y'all are legends. I had to bring out the legends. See what I'm doing?